earlier this year, I think we were volunteering at JCS, and I forgot why we were outside, but there's a trail that leads down to the lake. When you go into the baseball field, you keep going into the woods. There's a little trail that leads down to the amphitheater. And so I took Justin with me, and we're walking on the trail on the switchback. And I'm just kind of paying attention to him because he can walk now. He's pretty good at it. He's solid. He got his balance and everything. But this is a little bit different terrain. So there's rocks, there's roots, there's dips, and all types of stuff, right? So immediately when we leave the grass, he sees the ground and he's just like, okay, this is different. And so as I want to pick him up, but I'm like, let me see what happens. So he's walking, and I'm walking right beside him. So he's like right next to me, and we're walking, and I just have my hand stretched out the entire time, right next to him, just in case he falls. But I also notice that his hand is stretched out. Now, we're not holding hands, but he's, in his little baby mind, is like, let me see if I could do this. Let me see, and while he's doing it, I'm kicking stones out the way, I'm moving branches because I don't want him to trip. And he's just going and going. So if you're familiar with the trail, there's a switchback, and it gets a whole lot steeper. So the minute we go around that curve, instantly he grabs my hand, and he just keeps walking. And no fear, he has, that entire time, he'd not once looked up at me to see if I was there. He was just like, I hope y'all catching it. He just, I know Dad's there. I know he's there. Let's go. Confidence, faith. My son loves me. He knows I love him. Here's what the Holy Spirit told me in that moment. Whew, and just even saying it is still hard to hear. The Spirit said, your son's wiser than you. Your son is wiser than you. Not even 2 years old. He's wiser. Because he understands his limitations. He understands your love for him. And he is smart enough to stretch out his hand and grab hold. And I was a little offended, I'm not gonna lie. I was like, what? This man's not even 2 years old. And, it's hard to not get a little emotional about it. But, he said, your son's wiser than you. And my simple prayer was that, Lord, help me to be like my son. Help me to trust in your love for me. Help me to believe that you're right next to me, that your hands are stretched out, will never withdraw it. Help me to stretch out my hand and lay hold, knowing that it is by your strength, your knowledge, your ability, your power, that I can walk this path of life.